Hey everyone, it is me, your girl Danisha, aka thedrenee, aka from way back when, Miss Don Don, and I'm bringing you my first wig review in 8 years. I have not done a wig review since June of 2012 when I reviewed, I think it was A Marie by Free Trust Equal. So it has been a minute, and I'm really excited to restart my YouTube vlogger journey. I feel like technically I'm an OG in the game, but I took a super long hiatus. So I'm really excited to be coming back with a fresh new look. Technology has seriously improved in the last 8 years. So I'm really, really excited. I'm not going to spend too much time talking to you about my rebrand and what to expect from my channel because there's a video for that that's already out. And if you haven't seen it already, go ahead, look below, click the link, and you can see my I'm back video and what you can expect from my channel. But why you're probably here today is because I'm doing a wig review, and my wig is from the Janet Collection Natural Me Lace Wig, and it's Jode. I've heard a lot of people call it Jode, and I'm just like, I have this thing about how people pronounce names of some of the wigs, and it's always funny because I understand phonetics, right? You see Jode and you say Jode, but y'all, it's a name, so it's probably Jody, just probably. But anywho, I'm really excited to review this wig. Part of the reason that I selected this wig is because I'm looking for more wigs that look more naturally textured. Some of the wigs that I used to review, a lot of them were silky, and I still like some of the silkiness, but once I got introduced to yaki texture, I love a yaki texture because it is what my hair looks like. My hair now, I relaxed it about a year ago, and and I had like an asymmetrical shortcut thing going on where it was like shaved on one side, not shaved, but it was really low cut on one side. I had the bang right here and a low cut in the back. And I think the last time I got a relaxer was right when COVID hit. So probably like in March, and I haven't had one since. And I couldn't decide if I was growing my hair back out or if I was relaxing it. And I'm pretty sure, I'm about 95% sure that I am growing it back out because I got to the point now where I can slick it enough and put enough edge control and gel to put my hair in a ponytail. And I missed ponytails. So I've been wearing braids and ponytails probably like the last 2 months. So I probably am growing it out, but anybody who knows me knows. But then tomorrow I could be like, actually, I'm going to cut it off again because, that's how I feel. So I'm going to show you the stock card for Jody. Hope you can see it. She's right here. There we go. That's the stock card for Jody. I got her in a color 1B. So when I first get my wigs, I always just kind of take them off the pack and cut all the things off because I also never want to do all of that on camera. I just always feel like, y'all don't need to see me just open it. But I also did not cut the lace because I want you to kind of see what it looks like initially and what my first genuine reactions are. So my first genuine reaction, like on my hand, is like, okay, she's cute. It's really funny because the natural hair wigs, and I've watched some other reviews of Jody, and I think the consensus really is it looks so fluffy and soft. The hair looks super fluffy and soft, but it is not. To the touch, it is quite rough. And I imagine it kind of feels like when your relaxer didn't quite take and it leaves your hair, like you didn't put enough conditioner back, enough moisture back into your hair when you relax it. So even if it looks good, it has this dry, brittle, and maybe not relaxer because clearly this looks like kinky, but it kind of has that. Or like you have super, super coarse hair and you tried to do a roller set on it and it's like, yeah, it's pretty, but also your hair is just super coarse and you didn't have moisture. So it's giving me that. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. I was just like, I already have my um wig cap on, and I got this like in a dark beige. I usually like something a little darker, but this is all that the beauty supply store by my house had. But also like it's like slightly like right here you can tell like it is slightly, what am I trying to say? Darker or lighter than my actual scalp, but only a little bit. So this is Jody on. She has like that brown lace. She fits pretty well. Okay. Okay. This is not bad. And I think this could be perfect is because okay. Even though it's fall, it's hot in Houston. I live in Houston and the high today is 91. So, and it is October. So it's still hot here. So it seems like she has some like kind of baby hairs. It's sort of a baby hair. She seems to be kind of big head friendly. I do have a big head. I'm not even gonna tell you. I measured my hair because everybody was talking about, oh, is the wig big head friendly? And so I was just like, well, do I have a big head? My boyfriend always tells me I have a big head. I think I have a big head, but I measured it. Big head. And I'm not even gonna tell y'all the number. Okay. It's like 23 and a half. I have a dome. So anything that's not big hair friendly is not gonna be for me. But she is because the side tabs do come, oh, get those flyaways out, come down pretty well. My sideburns are fairly long, so they will always go longer. Sometimes I cut them even shorter depending on the wig that I want to wear. I'll cut them up here, but my sideburns get to slick. I'm not a huge, I'm not super big on gluing wigs down. I will sometime, but I like to take my wigs off at night, especially because like I said, I live in Houston. So what I'm going to do is cut this lace off and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about it. Okay. I'm back and I'm feeling myself. Hi guys. It's Danisha 2.0. Yes, this grows from my head. I have just been, making sure that my follicles get all the juices and berries. Vitamin E droplets. I crack the capsules. I delicately place them. I'm feeling this. I am feeling this. I'm gonna say a few things. One, me cutting the lace and why I wanted to do this off camera is because I feel like it's been so long since I've had to cut lace for the opinions of others and make it blend, because it's not that I don't like to do those things, and it's not like I haven't worn wigs. I wear wigs all the time. I've probably been on a wig hiatus during quarantine because I just, like I said, ponytails and braids. But I just feel like, oh my God, I got to make sure I blend this so well and da 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 da. And I was just fidgeting with it. I remembered why I don't usually bother to put concealer and powder and do all of that in my parting space, because I was just making a mess. But I'm back. I was able to salvage, my little mishaps. And overall, like I said, I really love Jody. I really do. Again, it is big head friendly. However, I wouldn't necessarily recommend like gluing her down. Right? I really feel like, so like you can see like, oh, so how do you get rid of, like, if the wind goes, you can see the lace. I always recommend you can put a bobby pin in that. You put your bobby pin, like you part it, right? And then you put your bobby pin here. This is actually cute. Okay, wait, this is cute. Just, okay, I might do that. I might pull her back. Okay. I mean, she doesn't have any like parting like that. Um, but you can put a bobby pin to lay that down. You can glue it if you want. Let me tell you, I'd have to definitely trim my sideburns to make that happen. I think she does kind of have a hump, right? So I think you can brush her a little bit to make that happen. I've only finger combed. I haven't put in a brush in it because I kind of want it to last. And I will. And my hair is like I have like four plaits, but they're barely plaits because, like I said, my natural hair is really short right now, so they just unravel. But so the wig is kind of bumpy, but I really feel like that's how it's supposed to look. It's supposed to kind of have that fullness about it. I've just finger combed. You do get shedding. I know some of the shedding is from me cutting the lace, but you get quite a bit of shedding. But I think that it's not the worst. Like I said, I think a lot of that has come from how I cut my lace. I think the other part to consider is the middle parting space is kind of narrow. So I tried to open it up a little bit at the base and I plucked out some hairs. I want to be really careful with that because the lace it's not really hard, but it's kind of hard. So it's one of those where like you want to pull, but if I pull too hard, then I'm going to rip the lace and it's going to be a thing. But I think that the other part about this is if you have your naturally kinky hair texture, you could also easily pull this behind your hairline. I saw some reviews where ladies pulled the wig behind their hairline. That's not necessarily for me because like I'm not a leave out person. My edges are uneven. I have like one side that's kind of thick, one side that's kind of thin. They don't want to be on the same team. So I, as much as possible, prefer to not leave my edges out. And I think that if you don't want to, you don't have to. The lace is brown, but it was still coming up kind of light. So I did go in and put some of my Bill Nye powder in chestnut and like in the inside to kind of blend it to my complexion. And I can still see a little bit of space where I could do a little bit better. I'm never gonna be one of those people that's like, what lace? Because it's always like that lace, girl. But you can like pull it back a little bit and adjust it and play with it. I still think it looks so natural and so good. I am just really, really, really in love with it. One thing that I know not to do, warning, do not put heat on this unit. I don't even know if the stock card says it's curling iron safe. It does not, it does not say curling iron safe. And I think it's not supposed to be because it's supposed to be natural. I'm lying. So the stock card says do not let curling or flattening iron temperature go beyond 400 degrees. But every person that I saw that did a review on this wig and put a curling iron on it, she looked like Wanda off a Holiday Heart, okay? It was just like, that's my bite. It was just, I get the bite. It was so terrible. So I'm not putting heat on her. So if you feel like you want to lay it down, look, put some edge control, maybe a little mousse, and a scarf, and then go about your day. I will not be doing that. I think I also forgot to mention the cap construction for Jode. She has the 2 clips in the back, the adjustable straps. And the one thing about wigs that I feel like in all this, how do companies still put these wig clips right here? What am I doing with a clip here? It should be on an edge or to secure it. I cannot secure the clips are right here. They're just pointless and they just take up space, but that's where they are. I got this wig from Wig Types. I purchased my own coins. It retailed for $27.94, so super affordable. The best thing about the Natural Me line is that all of the wigs are super affordable. And when I say super affordable, I mean $30 and under. Like, because what I have found and why I'm a huge proponent of synthetic wigs are that there are so many like human hair wigs or super expensive wigs where I'm like, well, I have a synthetic version that just looks so much better and cost me a fraction of the price. So I am just all about the $30 wig, and they have quite a few options. So I plan in time to go through all of them because I really love this like natural hair look. I love this wave. I feel like I'm not normally a big earring girl, but I really think that I need to switch out and put on some bigger earrings for my ensemble and for Miss Jody, because she has me feeling some kind of way. It's very like, it's giving me that. I see pictures of my mom in the 70s, and like, and they have the blowout, and I just feel very like 70s, like about to go to the club, the disco. I don't know what you did in the 70s, whatever. So I'm really feeling it. So let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts on Jody. If you plan on purchasing her, if you are feeling Jody, then let your girl know. I always said I would stop saying your girl on like, but that's the first thing I said. It's your girl. I just habits, habits, habits. But thank you guys for joining me on my first wig review in forever. If you liked the review, if you enjoyed your time here with me, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you're looking forward to more and you don't want to miss it, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. All comments are welcome. If you have any questions, please let me know. I would love to be able to answer. Until next time, guys. Bye.